Ronnie, I actually don't know how to start a video like this, man.
Why don't you start it off with, what's up, guys? It's me, Ronnie, Brayden, and Stickman Reviews. And today, these two are going to be asking each other questions for the celebration of 200 subscribers, which, by the way, he knows is late. But thank you for this milestone, and enjoy the video.
All right, thanks. What's up, guys? It's me, Brayden, Stickman Reviews, and thank you for 200 subscribers for my channel, which, by the way, I know I'm late, but still thank you. And to celebrate it, we're going to be asking each other questions that nobody dared to ask us. Not like I made a whole entire Q&A post on the community posts, and all I got was Stickman questions. So, but hey, we're gonna be asking each other questions because we're bored. All right, so here's how this video is gonna work. I'm gonna ask Stickman a question. He answers that question, and then he's gonna ask me the question, and then I answer the question. Pretty simple. And these answers get very interesting and very convoluted. Well, no. Very interesting and a lot harder to explain. So let's begin. Alrighty, let's begin with Stickman. Stickman, my first question is, who inspired you to make your own channel?
There are a lot of people who inspired me to start YouTube, but the main one has to be Chase. Once I started watching his videos, I just knew I wanted to make content like his. The way he talks about movies, keeps the videos entertaining, and makes you want to keep watching really inspired me to give YouTube a shot myself. Watching his channel made me realize that you can have fun talking about the things you love while also building a community of people who enjoy the same interests. Of course, I don't want to copy him, I want to create my own style and personality, but he definitely gave me that initial motivation to start making videos. If it wasn't for watching creators like him, I probably wouldn't have had the confidence to upload my own content. You guys should definitely check him out, by the way. He's a really cool and entertaining creator, and if you're into movie content, I think you'll enjoy his videos just as much as I did.
All right, that's excellent. That's a great question. I like that answer a lot. My second question is, did you have an original goal before doing YouTube? Like you wanted to become a worker, or did you have anything like that before doing YouTube?
I didn't really have any goals before YouTube, so I don't know about that one. Next question.
You know what? Fair enough. All right, my next question is, what video that you have made that you are definitely the proudest of?
My favorite video has to be my newest one. My ranking every Disney movie video. I'm really proud how it turned out, and I'm so glad everyone liked it.
That's great, man. I'm proud of you. Anyway, my next question is, and I think everybody's interested about this one, and so am I. What editing software do you use to edit your videos on?
This is an interesting one. Since I'm too broke to get Adobe, I just use CapCut to edit my videos, and for my text-to-speech voice I use 11 Labs. Maybe one day I'll upgrade to Adobe, but for now, CapCut has been great for me. I've gotten comfortable with it, learned a lot of its features, and it's helped me make all the videos you've seen on the channel so far. At the end of the day, I think the editing software matters a lot less than the creativity and effort you put into your videos.
That's great, man. I agree. CapCut is definitely a great software in my opinion. But, the pro features, we don't talk about that. Anyway, next question. Did you draw your Stickman guy, or did somebody else draw your Stickman guy?
This one might surprise some people, but I actually didn't draw my Stickman character. My little Stickman guy was created by an artist named Lil Ducky. She's incredibly talented, and when I saw her artwork, I knew she was the perfect person to bring my little character to life. I'm really grateful for the work she put into it because the Stickman has kind of become a part of my channel's identity. Whenever people see him, I hope they immediately think of my videos, and that's all thanks to her. So I just want to give a huge thank you to Lil Ducky for drawing my little guy.
Wow. I did not know that. But, yeah, shout out to Lil Ducky for drawing the art. Thank you very much. Anyway, next question is, do you have a favorite YouTuber that you used to watch all the time?
There are so many YouTubers that I enjoy watching, so I'll just list two of my favorites. Like I said before, Chase is the GOAT. His videos were one of the biggest reasons I wanted to start making YouTube content in the first place. I love the way he talks about movies, and his editing style and personality always keep me entertained. Every time he uploads, I know I'm going to have a good time watching. He's definitely been a huge inspiration for me as a creator. The second YouTuber I'd have to mention is Chef Productions. He's honestly one of the funniest movie YouTubers out there. I really enjoy his rankings, reviews, and the way he mixes comedy with actual movie analysis. He has a style that's unique to him, and I think that's one of the reasons so many people enjoy his content. So yeah, those two are probably my favorite YouTubers. They've both inspired me in different ways, and I definitely recommend checking them out if you haven't already.
All right, next question. Now, this one isn't from other viewers that other people asked. This is actually my question. So, my question is, do you plan to build your own lore or add some characters like me?
I would like to make my own characters, but am not really good at stuff like that, so I'd rather keep my videos simple. But I still love your characters, Brayden. Shout out Ronnie, he's the GOAT. Not John though, no one likes you.
Shut the hell up, Stickman Reviews! Nobody loves you!
No, but John, I really like you, man. I feel like you're like the best character I think I ever created.
Wait, really? Oh my god, it is such a pleasure, Brayden. It is such a pleasure to be in the best character you have ever created.
Psych, bitch! You really think I love you? Hell to the no. Get the hell out of here. Oh, you, Brayden. I'm getting the hell out of here. Both of you. Yeah, get out of here. And don't come back. Oh, hate that guy. Anyway, next question, Stickman Reviews. Okay, now this one is another fan question that I always get from people, and I think you always get this one too. How did you and me meet?
Well, it all started when you drew fan art for me, Brayden. I ended up really liking it. Then I started watching more of your videos and they were peak. So I left a bunch of comments. Then I asked for your Discord and gave it to you in the comments. By the way, hopefully that comment is deleted now. Anyways, we have been talking on Discord ever since and we became best bros. We usually talk about YouTube stuff and drama. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Royce. We also talk about movies and just random things sometimes, so yeah.
And that's how we became bros. Okay, next question. Do you plan to reveal your actual real voice someday?
I do actually plan to do a voice reveal soon. For those who don't know, I currently use a text-to-speech voice for all of my videos. It's worked really well for me so far and it's kind of become a part of the channel. But I know a lot of you have been asking when you're finally going to hear my real voice. The plan right now is to start using my real voice sometime toward the end of the year. It could even happen earlier if I hit 1,000 subscribers before then. I'm not locking myself into an exact date yet, but I can definitely say that it's happening. I'm honestly excited for it because I think it'll make my videos feel even more personal and help me connect with you guys on another level. At first, it'll probably take me a little while to get used to recording and hearing myself, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. So yeah, a voice reveal is definitely coming soon. Whether it's at the end of the year or as a special 1,000 subscriber milestone, you guys will be hearing my real voice sooner rather than later, and I can't wait for that day.
That's great, Stickman. I am very excited for your 1,000 subscriber special. I'm really glad. Anyway, next question. How did you come up with the name Stickman Reviews?
It's actually pretty simple. I've always liked stickmen and I've been drawing them for as long as I can remember. I don't know why, but I've always thought they were fun to draw because you can give them so much personality even with such a simple design. When I started making YouTube videos, I knew I wanted my channel to be centered around movie reviews and rankings. So I started thinking of a name that matched both my content and something that represented me. That's when I combined Stickman and Reviews, and that's how Stickman Reviews was born. Honestly, I didn't expect the name to stick as well as it did, but after using it for a while, it just felt right. It became part of my channel's identity, and now I can't really imagine calling it anything else. I think it's simple, easy to remember, and it represents exactly what my channel is all about.
Yeah, I see what you mean, because, Stickmans are like the most simple design, but you can give them like so many personalities and make them a character. Anyway, next question is, what is the longest and time-consuming video you had to make in your entire lifespan and career of YouTube?
Longest video I've ever made was definitely my Disney ranking video. That project took a lot more time and effort than I originally expected. There was so much writing, editing, and that went into it, and by the end, I realized just how much work goes into creating a really long-form video. It was definitely a challenging process, but it was also really rewarding seeing the final product come together. I also have a lot of bigger and longer videos planned for the future. One of the biggest projects I'm working on is my 2026 ranking video, which I'm planning to release at the end of the year. It's something I've been putting a lot of thought into, and I'm really excited to share it with everyone. I always want to keep improving my videos and making bigger projects that my audience can enjoy, so definitely stay tuned because there are a lot of exciting things coming.
Yes, I can see why the Disney video is like the longest video you ever made, because Disney has had like 64 movies. Like, that's such a lot of movies. But anyway, the next question is, what is the most anticipated video you're going to be releasing in 2026?
I have a lot of anticipated videos in the future, but my favorites have to be my Avengers Doomsday review and my 2026 video, where I review every animated movie I watched this year. The 2026 video will probably be an hour long.
Yeah, I can agree. Also, I'm working on my own 2026 video, so that's pretty awesome. Anyway, what is your favorite movie, like, of all time? Like, the best movie to ever exist on this earth as a thing?
My favorite movie is probably either Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, or Toy Story 2. Both of these movies are really special to me for different reasons, and it's honestly hard to choose just one. For Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, I love how unique the movie feels compared to other animated films. The animation style is incredible, the action is exciting, and the way it tells Miles Morales' story is something I think a lot of people can connect with. It's a movie that doesn't just look amazing but also has a lot of heart behind it. The characters feel memorable, the soundtrack is great, and it really shows how creative animation can be. On the other hand, Toy Story 2 is a movie I've always had a lot of appreciation for. It's one of those films that proves a sequel can be just as good, if not better, than the original. The story has so much emotion, especially with characters like Jessie and her backstory, while still keeping the humor and adventure that makes Toy Story so special. It's a movie that I can rewatch anytime and still enjoy. I think the reason these two movies stand out to me is because they both have amazing storytelling, memorable characters, and a lot of emotion behind them. They're completely different types of movies, but they both show what makes animation such a great medium.
Alrighty, that's all the questions I asked Stickman. Let's go off his list about what he asked me. Alright, the first question he asked me is, what is the longest video you ever made? Okay, originally it was the Pixar video, because 39 minutes was the longest video I had at the time. Then it was Sony, and then it was the DreamWorks full compilation video. I'm gonna go with the Disney video. It's definitely the longest video I ever uploaded, honestly. Next question. He said, what's your biggest YouTube goal you want to go to? My biggest goal on YouTube right now is to get to 900 subscribers. I know that seems like a shitty goal, like a terrible goal, but I'm not trying to be that famous, but I do want people to know me, so yeah. Next question. What is your favorite hobbies besides YouTube? Okay, don't ask me how, but I play piano. I suck at it though. I only know like 3 Disney songs: Under the Sea, like You're Welcome, and you're like How Far I'll Go, and like that's it, honestly. Also, You Got a Friend in Me, as I can play it as well. I used to have other hobbies as well, but then I quit doing them, like physical therapy because of my useless hand, and yeah, that's basically it. How did you come up with the channel's name? Okay, originally the channel was called Brayden the Me. I like that title. The reason I came up with it is because I love Nintendo Miis. I love making Miis of them, so yeah. I draw a version of me of my me in a suit. But people called me out saying I was using AI, which no, I wasn't, even though it looks like it. I promise you I did draw this. I have a drawing software called Krita. It's a great software. I draw stuff all the time. But I promise you I was not using AI. Then I had to stop using that because people keep telling me I use it, which I didn't. And now I am Brayden the 360 avatar. The reason 360 avatar is because I love the Xbox 360. Definitely a classic console in my opinion. It's sad that Microsoft shut down the marketplace. And, I love 360 avatars. They have personality underneath them, so I like that. And the props are definitely the best part of them. So that's how I got the Xbox 360 avatar and Brayden the Me. Which, rest in peace, he's never coming back alive, I guess. Next question. What are some nostalgia things you grew up on? Number 1 is definitely how movies used to market their movies. They're very nostalgia to me. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll just put up a TikTok of what I'm talking about. And that's what I like about movies back in the day. They used to have, excellent marketing techniques. Like characters, like cartoon characters from the movie being in the movie theater. And, billboard cutouts. I like that so much. And they still do it to this day, which I still like, but it's nowhere going to be nostalgia like in 2010 to me. A number 2 thing that's nostalgia to me is definitely the 360. I love this console. I will always worship it. I also, don't kill me, Love the Connect. Okay. Put the guns. Wait, let me explain. Okay, I see the gun. Let me explain, right? Wow, that's a great gun. I love the Connect. Yes, I know. That thing has the worst track record with games. Is it the camera's fault sometimes? Not really, but most of the time it is. Like for Rise of Nightmares, the game wants you to actually take a step, and then the game just tells you oh, you're too close. You're telling me to step forward. What do you want me to do? You. Yes. And there's also another thing, Nintendo Wii U and the Wii. I do not care what nobody says about the Wii U. I always loved it. Also, rest in peace. The servers are down, so rest in peace. Next question. What was your first video you ever uploaded? Believe it or not, it was actually a Looney Tunes World of Mayhem Let's Play. Originally, I played that game a lot on PC. My first video was a duck team where I played as all Daffies. I won, by the way, not to be braggy or anything. I also did other characters. I also unlocked Stupor Duck. I deleted those videos because they suck. I still play the game though. Rest in peace. It's gonna get shut down in October. Do you have a favorite animated movie? Okay, that one is a hard one. That's just not fair, man. I just don't I have a lot of animated movies that I love. I'm gonna go with Toy Story 2, Spider-Verse, and Shrek. Because if anyone asks me that question, I'm just going with those three. So yeah, I have a lot of other animated movies I love, but those are clearly the three ones I care about. So yeah. Do you plan to continue YouTube for more years? Yes, I do. I want to review every single movie of coming up. Because, in 2026, we have Toy Story 5, Hoppers, and even Avengers Doomsday, which I'm so hyped for that movie. Because Robert Downey Jr. is going to play... Oh, he's going to play the villain in the movie. I love it! What's your favorite 360 game? We're not... Alright, if we're talking not Connect type, I'm going to go with DuckTales Remaster for the Xbox 360. That game is so nostalgic to me, bro. I love the original DuckTales game, and I love the remaster version. They did a lot of good stuff that I always liked in that game. And we're talking Connect games. I'm going with Connect Sports. I just like it. It's so responsive to my moves. I love that game so much. Not perfect, but they are great. What's one thing your subscribers don't know about you? Before the one-hand video, nobody knew I had a useless hand. I only have one hand that works, so, yeah, it's a sad reality we live in. What is your proudest accomplishment? Hitting 200 subscribers and, actually getting comments on the Diary of the Wimpy Kid video. Next question, what is your favorite comment you get from viewers? Honestly, every single comment I like. I love the support on the Diary of the Wimpy Kid ranking video. That video has a lot of views. I also want to appreciate people for actually helping me out on that exposing video. Roz and Smart Mario Bros. Which, by the way, he's still begging. But he's not doing it on my channel, so thank God. But he's still begging. Next question. If you can bring back a canceled animated movie, which would it be? Holy shit. That's actually a good question. Alright, I'm going to pick out two. Me and My Shadow and Gigantic. Those ideas are really great. And if I ever become a movie guy and make my own studio, I'm definitely bringing back these canceled animated movies if I'm ever going to do that. So yeah. Next question. If you can interview any celebrity, who would it be? Easily Tom Hanks. Number 2, Ryan Reynolds. And maybe Mr. Beast, which was kind of not possible. And maybe John Leguizamo. He did Sid the Sloth. I love Sid the Sloth. We all love the Sid. We all love Sid. And I just like that guy overall. He was in the old Mario movie, which, by the way, is very bad, but it's funny at the same time for some reason. What's your favorite nostalgia movie? For some reason, it was the Emoji Movie. As a kid, I used to love that movie. I don't know why, but kids have awful taste in movies. But easily my nostalgia movie for me is obviously Princess and the Frog. I watched that movie while I was in the hospital with my left hand. That happened when the crash happened, so I watched Princess and the Frog while I was in the hospital. So that movie holds a special place in my heart for me, honestly. And honestly, I'm excited for the live-action Tiana movie. It's not a remake of The Princess and the Frog. Thank God it's not. But, like, I'm still excited for the idea. This could probably be the canceled Tiana movie we probably could get. What advice would you give to starting YouTubers? Never give up. Never let somebody tell you what you can't do. And overall, just be yourself and do your own content. Like, don't listen to requests. Although you should take requests if you want to do it, like a great idea from the viewers. But just, like, do yourself, honestly. And the final question is, what movies should everybody, like, watch at least 1 year? Easily Shrek 1 and Spider-Verse. And maybe Toy Story 2. Those are the 3 movies you should watch at least a year. I like those movies a lot. And that is the official collab video that me and Stickman have been putting on development hell for like a while now. But I am very glad of the final product that we got. I'm very happy that you guys supported this idea, and you guys wanted this video to come out. So I'm very appreciative for you guys to, like, listen to this video. Anyway, that does it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, God loves you, Jesus loves you, I love you, everybody loves each other, and have a blessed day.